last video I did updated, just horrible. But I'm be working to I'm gonna be doing occasional blast spider suit, which I'm not sure what it is, but I'm excited to work for it. Since I've actually played this, so I might be a little bit rusty, so don't hold it against me. Alright, let's get into it. Some fresh music in here.
Let's rage. Here you were, you were gonna come to me. Here you are, but you better choose carefully. I'm capable of anything, and everything. Make me Aphrodite, make me one and only. Make me your enemy, your enemy. So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you dare to do this? 'Cause I'm coming at you like a dog.
I'm gonna switch suits. Oh, wrong button. Let's see. See what we got. See, this is the last suit. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It looks weird to me, but right now I think I'm gonna go with this suit. I like the movie suit. It's freaking awesome.
They crossed the line. I'm gonna cross it back. You have a chat about your definition of security. Okay, just how big is Naval International's HR department?
A flat on die. If I can do an impact web on this guy. Shocker web, impact web. I don't know what that is.
What's happening to this?
There's another one.
Because you know I'm all about that bass,
What
about that
the
bass, no trouble. I'm all
frick?
about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Come on. Electrify 5 of them. Okay.
It's been a long day. Come a long way from where we began. Oh, I told
There's obviously a Flight 110 free special on Sable Agents right now.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about them and the things all that we got? Everything I was doing was standing there by my side.
What? Yeah!
Come a long way from where we began.
First you both go out your way in the vibe that's feeling stronger with small. Turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost.
Damn it, I died.
Come first and the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we be. So remember me when I'm gone.
This song gives me bad memories, so I'm gonna just say this right now. Paul Walker, whether you're dead or alive, in hiding, I want to say I hope you find your way, and that your loss from the public has hurt people so dearly, and I feel sorry for your daughter Meadow, because she feels probably not very happy about your demise, and I'm here to support you or her no matter what's going on, okay? Because I'm one of the many few in this society nowadays that's actually true and genuine, so I thought I'd put that out there. So, we got another crime, so... That's how we do it.
The longer the
Yes.
demons stay out there, the more lives they put at risk.
All units, we have a vehicle pursuit in progress. Reported location is near Midtown North. Over.
Oh, there's some kind of crime nearby. Got him. Booyah. One down.
Gotta shut this down before someone gets hurt.
Two down. Woohoo! Okay, I gotta stop this car. Oh shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah!
Reinforcements. I guess this is what they call organized crime. That concludes our Spider-Man car tour of New York.
That works. There we go, there's another one. Oh yeah. Let's change our suit. Let's see. What suit should I go for now? You know, I feel like the Dark Spider would be an interesting one, but I'm also thinking the Anti-Ock. But, you know, I think the public wants to see this Anti-Spider-Man one. So, we'll do this one. And then, we'll get his associated power, which doesn't have one. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna we'll do that one. Why not?
There's obviously a fight one get 10 free special on cable ladies right now.
really nice girl, have some really nice sex. She's gonna scream out, this is great. Yeah, I might mess around and get my college degree. I bet my old man would be so proud of me. But sorry, Bob, your house have to wait. Oh, yes, I said it, yes I can. Say I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed.
Ooh.
Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. Today I swear I'm not doing anything. No, I ain't gonna call my phone, 'cause I ain't going anywhere. No, 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 no.
Since you brought all the small time out.
Just like in my birthday suit, and then everything came through.
Police are on their way.
Oh, today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. I'm not doing anything, nothing at all. Nothing at all.
All units, unknown assailant is hiring on police from elevated seating position. Incident is active near Grand Central.
If there's one thing we believe about the Quo above everything else, it's that you can figure out what you like to do, you can learn more about it, and you can turn that into a happy life. So to prove it, we're getting away talking to cool Idahoans like you and me that are actually in the middle of making it happen.
Hi, my name is Nikki Van Houten. I am originally from Colorado. First moved to Hope, Idaho, and we made our way around the lake to San Juan and now I'm in Wyoming. And I went to Idaho College. Our mom passed away in 2001, so I was 4. Tattoo is my mom's birthday, and we were born on the same birthday, which is another reason that I got it. And like another reason
Hate
I got
them
it
when
is
that
just
shit
she passed
happened.
away,
Fucking
so
shoot
it
your
just
ass in
decided to
midair.
spot above
Fuck.
my heart,
If
and
anybody
I
out there
ended up
becomes a
just remembering
superhero and
it.
shit, make sure you don't get shot in midair. Not a good thing.
My family always told me the last dying wish before she died was for my little sister and I to graduate high school, and I made damn sure of it. It's great to get that education and get it done. It was like the best feeling ever. Growing up, like I always had my dad.
And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks.
I was kind of a bit of a tomboy just because my mom passed away, so you know, being raised by my dad and stuff, I just kind of did boy things, if that makes sense, like sporting, and then I know girls can do that, working on the truck and stuff, so I kind of had a little bit of experience in the ranches. So like high school for me, it was like a roller coaster ride. My freshman year, I didn't do good just because of moving back and forth. I was out in the back road, out in Parkwood. I was just heading back into town, and I lost control of my
All
car,
units, armed
and I went off the
fugitives are
road
assaulting a
and
police transport.
at the sides of the field.
Available
It
officers,
was
please
huge.
proceed to
I
Bryan.
didn't have my
Over.
seatbelt on, so I got
I'm
really
touched
bad.
by your diversion of your friend. I'll see to it you end up in the same cell block.
My car accident was hit by the car and into my freshman year. It was hard for me just because I was in my ninth grade, and my junior year was so like I just graduated
Oh yeah.
my senior year when Tech came out, took it head on. The aerospace field was somewhat interested in me. I was doing a dual credit in high school, so 2 semesters in high school, and then I went into AMC McCoy, the aviation maintenance technology program. I graduated because of the credits, I got like a credit and a half for those classes, and just like with P-Tech and then like, you know, for funding and everything, with those extra credits, I probably wouldn't have graduated. I would have been a super senior.
And my collection is
When I was in
kind of
class,
sweet how they tried to save their friends. I think
all
that's the sweet a bunch of them.
anyway, so it was not really a big change. It was just fun during school, like just to be one of the guys kind of thing, and you know, I could do something just as good as you. So, like, doing lacrosse, I know it's hard not to, but they obviously wouldn't want you sitting and beating yourself up the rest of your life over it, like, not to get over it. And what I'm trying to say is just kind of like put that behind you in a way and just keep them in your hearts and just keep moving forward for them, like make it a goal for them.
I'll be honest, Nikki's story is pretty amazing, but there's a bunch of amazing stories all over, I hope. We want you to share them with us. So if you have a story that's inspirational or talks about your path, share it with us. Be sure to check us out on Instagram, Facebook. We got lots of cool stuff. See you out there.
Calling any available units. A tour bus just taken hostage. Please mobilize towards Flatiron. Over.
You gotta move my red on the must. You know I try, but I don't just you ever. Guys, fuck this out now. Totally fine.
These guys weren't so hostage happy. I love photography.
Need attention. Officers engage sniper fire. backup needed in an hacking district. Over.
Those cops are in a bad spot. I gotta help. An ambush? For me? Aw, you shouldn't have.
What the? He didn't even hit me. How is that possible? How can a person hit you but not hit you? What the? I'm sorry, I gotta stand up to this crap. Close to my last name. Close. Ambrose. I wonder what it is over there. Nope, apparently not.
YouTube music. Explore the Coachella line with your official playlist. GPS.
Performers are getting good. This guy almost looks just like Spiderman.
What am I taking a picture of? things in this area. The demon crimes. Thank goodness. I'm a good singer, I just don't sing that much. So if my singing is irritating by any means, let me know.
What's the situation in the meatpacking district?
Clap along if you feel like a home without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a home without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't know you. Bring me down, love is too hard. Bring me down, can't know you. Bring me down, I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. I'm trying to get 5. Okay. Happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Oh, I don't wanna no, stay home, never so. The way I used to love you, no, stay home, loving you so. The way I used to love you, I don't wanna know, wasted. And the more I drink, the more I think about you. I think I figured it out, but you know, we're gonna go here, go here. I think we're gonna use one of those. yeah, that's how we do it.
That should do it.
Took a while, but you know, what are you gonna do? Alright, now we're gonna... Oh, I thought there was something over there. My bad. Alright, now I know people think this suit is like... I think it's weird. You guys think it's weird, but I'm gonna switch over to it and I'm gonna surprise you.
I don't know, man. I don't want to be like silly.
Just gotta follow the signal. Should lead to whatever it is Tombstone's moving.
Just like that, it kind of goes against brand and, you know, my socials. And
Tombstone. This guy's the mother of all headaches. Impermeable skin plus zero morals equals bad time. Hope running a chop shop's the worst thing he's up to. Not this way. Losing it. Weak signal. There, that truck. Out for a Sunday drive?
Spiderman! Call for backup!
Oh boy, gang's all here. Chemical containers. They're scrubbed clean. Looks like they came from the alchemist planet Harlem. But what was in them? And that sound means the end of our life. Should head to Alchemax when I get a chance to find out what was in those barrels. Tombstone's up to something.
If anybody seen Venom?
Illegal.
Love them.
Anywhere in the city, prey on innocent people, and we will find you and eat both your arms and then both of your legs, and then we will eat your face right off your head. Do you understand? the hell are you? We are Venom. On second thought, please.
Eddie? What was that?
Oh, I have a parasite. Yeah. That was Jen.
I love that scene. I love that movie. And I wish I could do live broadcast of movies, then you guys could see. Sorry, I'm destroying all the bikes. Sorry. Oh wait, I'm like a Ghost Rider or something.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was green.
I thought somebody called my name on the game. I was like, huh? Who are you?
Not a yes sir, not a follower. Split the box, the mold, have a seat in the foyer. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder. Kids were laughing in my classes while I was scheming for the masses. Who do you think you
From
are?
the movie.
Dreaming about being a big star.
Hi, buddy. I got a mouse in my room.
You're easy. I was riding in the backseat. Now I'm smiling.
Go away. No.
You were clapping.
Don't attack
The
him.
nosebleeds.
Be nice. I think if I let this guy sit long enough, he'll turn around. Yeah, see, I thought he would, but I wasn't too sure. All right, well, right now let's see what our missions are.
Feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, feel the thunder, lightning and the thunder, feel the thunder,
Let's do this. Why not?
Okay, got a name? Last known location?
His name's Carlos. I ran a fish.
I'm a big nut from broom pie.
Let me text you when I found it.
Smart. What's your name? Philip J. Okay, Philip. I'll find Carlos. If you get info on anyone else who's missing, let me know. Okay, looks like I need to find the location of this picture. See the Statue of Liberty. It's gotta be way south of here. Not close to the university. Probably the financial district.
Financial district. Probably somewhere over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that.
Definitely not close to the SDA. I need to head south.
I on my head. need a base token. Base tokens are got by fighting people.
I'm headed.
I need 3 challenge tokens for that. What? Oh boy.
After the picture was taken, how recent?
That's freaking cool though.
If this works, you count on me for a reference. The building's probably next to a park.
So I gotta find the location of where he took that photo.
Great taste,
I guess.
only 96 calories. Now that's the combo.
Not sure how I'm gonna do that. Hold on, guys. Let's get them. Oh, there we go. Jason Mraz, I think. I'm not.
You only need the light and it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go.
If I can find the location in
Only
this
know
picture,
you've been
I
high
should be
when
able
you
to find
feel
Philip's
alone.
room.
Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go. Staring at the bottom of your glass, hoping one day you'll make a dream last. Dreams come slow and you go so far. You see it when you close your eyes. Maybe one day you'll understand why everything you touch surely dies. But you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go.
I better end this fast.
Staring at the ceiling in the dark. Same old empty feeling in your heart. It's love gone slow and it goes so far. Will you see her when you fall asleep? And never to touch and never to keep, cause you loved her too much and you dive too deep. Will you only need the light when it's burning low?
I think this video might actually push an hour and a half, 2 hours. That'd be kind of cool. Be like my first 2-hour video. I know people don't like watching stuff for 2 hours, but come on, like, it's fun. Let's change to the original Homecoming suit. Let's switch to the original Homecoming swoop just in case I wasn't heard because my speaker was too loud. Let's change that, and then we'll go to this. He didn't have arms on this suit, so fine. There we go. Let's see, what else do we got? New York is down. Snipe hunt. TikTok.
Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let her go.
Let's go do that pigeon because then we only have to focus on the crimes and stuff. Holy hell, that thing's 4,000 fucking miles away. That was weird. I'm gonna.
Who said that?
Hey, Jesus!
This is dead. Dead.
Ah, I'm hot. Is anyone else hot?
Sir,
No.
I'm watching and I'm thinking, what the hell?
Hungry.
We're gonna get you on some meds, and we're gonna clear that out.
Yes.
Never gonna happen. Do not open that door.
Hey, Eddie.
Who the hell is this guy? What are you doing?
I'm putting my hands up.
You are making us look bad.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Why would you do that?
That's very sensitive. Eddie?
I will take care of this myself. Outstanding. Now, let's bite all the heads off and pile them up in the corner. Pile of bodies. Pile of heads.
It's just a parasite.
Parasite!
You have a brain tumor.
Look,
Thank you. Get it!
not for our eyes. Pancreas. So many snacks, so little time. You are a loser.
Anybody else?
Most likely, let's eat his brains.
No! You do not touch him. He is my friend.
Plus, exactly like you. You and I are so different. Jump. Pussy. Get in. Oh, am I? And fire. You never apologized. You might not be able to take another chance.
And your heart is accurate.
Do not listen to him. I can fix it. I can heal you.
With this parasite, how did it
Parasite.
It's eating you from the inside. Using you.
No, she is lying.
Am I, Eddie, am I dying?
No, you do not know what you're talking about.
Look at you now.
Now you're lying. The one who drank is violent.
He's right.
That is what you call a team leader. He has an arsenal of weapons.
Well, I'm coming with you.
Now, it's going to get ugly.
Yeah, I can fight ugly.
Not today.
What were you gonna go feed on a whole planet?
Yes, I have decided to stay. On my planet, I am kind of a loser, like you.
Hey! You can take this guy, right?
He has got shit you will never see.
What does that mean? What are our chances?
Pretty much zero.
Oh, fuck it.
Have a nice life. Goodbye. Look at her. She's one people you're going to get back. You belong with us, Annie. Who was that guy? Wait, this thing looks delicious.
You cannot.
And the freaking poodle wanted to eat the poodle.
The tummy gets empty. Fly away, please. My liver is starting to look really, really bad. And you see, table talks.
Hey, slow down! Man, I wish I spoke Asian.
I have parasites.
Parasites, apologize! Apologize!
Alright, fine. Sorry.
Wait, I see it. We can do whatever we want.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Let's see. What else did we collect? All the pigeons? Yes, we did.
Made by
Awesome.
YouTube. We have the best of Coachella. Playlists to get you pumped. Watch Coachella live as it happens and relive it when it's over. YouTube Music. Get the app. He'll make you laugh, he'll make you gasp, and he just might eat your pancreas. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 moments from Venom. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at some of the most memorable, entertaining, and intense moments from Sony's 2018 Marvel anti-hero film, Venom.
You gonna eat anybody else?
Most likely.
Oh, God.
Number 10, Like a Turd in the Wind.
You go anywhere in the city preying on innocent people and we will find you and eat both your arms and then both of your legs and then we will eat your face right off your head. Do you understand?
This moment might have divided fans when it appeared in the trailer, but after seeing it in the context of the movie, many a naysayer changed their tune. In the trailer, the line seemed a little over the top and corny. Some felt it was unnecessarily graphic, others thought it undermined the character's image, while others still just thought it was bad writing. But placed towards the end of the film to represent Venom's growth as an anti-hero,
I don't know what people are talking about. The Venom movie was
coming from an extraterrestrial parasite that just asked for tater tots and chocolate, it's hilarious and on brand.
So you will be this armless, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street.
Number 9. Venom reveals that he's a loser.
On my planet, I am kind of a loser, like you. But here, we could be more.
Few doubted that actor Tom Hardy would make the most of playing Eddie Brock / Venom, even armed with less than stellar material. What no one could have expected, however, is just how much of a character the symbiote would be in its own right. Venom is more than an extraterrestrial force of nature and bad influence. He's got a big personality. Hardy really brings a lot of heart to the powerful pile of space food. One of the best examples of this is when Venom reveals his motivations for helping Eddie save Earth. He's kind of a loser back home. We also like how he casually throws in that Eddie is a loser too.
Cut the What really made you change your mind?
You did, Eddie.
Number 8. Venom survives.
Goodbye, Eddie.
Let's all be honest with one another. Did anyone in the audience really think that the Venom symbiote actually died in that big climactic battle? Not a chance. The reveal that Venom survived was an inevitable one. Sony's got a franchise to build. Rather than just phone it in, however, the screenwriters made this otherwise predictable scene a pleasure to watch by tapping into that unique brand of Venom charm and the schizophrenic performance of Tom Hardy.
Hey, Eddie. We're not going to tell Dan about this. Okay?
Look at her. She has no idea we are going to get her back.
I don't think so.
A seemingly normal, sweet conversation between Eddie and Anne is suddenly interrupted by that familiar voice in Eddie's head. The timing is perfect. Of course, the Stan Lee cameo that immediately followed was the ideal cherry on top.
Hey, don't give up on her. Either of you.
Cool.
Who's that guy? Wait, this thing looks delicious.
Number 7. Eddie's adjustment period.
Maria? I don't know how.
After killing a number of hosts, the Venom symbiote finally finds a match in Eddie's homeless friend Maria. When he attempts to rescue her from the Life Foundation, however, the symbiote soon jumps ship to Brock. Though the rogue journalist should consider himself lucky he survived the experience, it wasn't exactly a smooth adjustment period. After escaping the facility with a little help from his new passenger, Eddie tries to get the wheels in motion to expose Drake back at his apartment. But the symbiote soon gets the best of him. He's chugging water, eating frozen tater tots, and chicken from the garbage. It's a wonderfully hectic scene that ends with a real bang. Number 6. 6. The first suit-up. From the moment that it bonds with Eddie, the symbiote gives him powers, even when it isn't showing itself.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas. So many snacks, so little time.
But we didn't come here to see a human being with superhuman strength and agility. We came here to see a hulking creature with huge fangs tear through henchmen like his comic book counterpart. The movie makes us wait until nearly the 1 hour mark. But after a thrilling build-up that progressively teased Venom's abilities, we finally got to see the symbiote in all its glory. Venom is terrifying to behold, and he delivers a line pulled right from the comics to announce his arrival. Giant-tongued and chomping heads, this is the Venom we've been waiting for. Number 5.
It's okay to be adrift in the sea of emotional vulnerability. Just don't forget your life jacket. Explore with confidence.
Venom goes to lunch. Waking up after having knocked himself out with a little help from his venomous reflection, Eddie tracks down Anne.
Eddie, what are you doing here?
Unfortunately, his condition has only gotten worse. As he storms her table, Anne asks him if he's drunk. We think she's being kind. He's a sweaty mess and looks like he's been hitting something much harder than alcohol. And it is a delight to behold.
Hey, Jesus!
This is dangerous. Okay.
Eddie, sit down.
Climbing into the lobster tank and chomping on one of its live inhabitants, he manages to ruin the appetites of an entire restaurant.
Hey, Eddie.
Number 4, the Carnage reveal.
Hey, Red! I got a visitor for you.
Mid and post-credit scenes have basically become mandatory for superhero films. Some are just good fun, while others tease major story elements for a potential sequel. Venom's post-credit reveal fits squarely into the latter category. And considering how well the film did at the box office, it's safe to say that this franchise will have the opportunity to deliver on the promise of this scene. Brock scores the interview of a lifetime with notorious serial killer Cletus Cassidy.
I mean, I can turn it on if you want. Talk about the daughter's patterns of arterial spray. You can.
As comic fans will know, he's the man who becomes Carnage. Played by the talented Woody Harrelson, who's got no trouble playing psychotic killers, Cassidy is the promise of big things in the sequel.
Get out of here. And I will. There's gonna be carnage.
Number 3, Venom versus the SWAT team.
Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me.
Happy!
Alright, have it your own way.
Mask!
After bonding with the symbiote, Brock struggles to rein in the extraterrestrial's darker impulses, namely its desire to kill, and bite off people's heads. Though Venom may take a little too much joy in his work, there's no denying that he makes for a valuable ally when backed into a corner. Pinned down by a SWAT team, Eddie unleashes Venom on the condition that the symbiote keeps it non-lethal. This is the first time that we really get to see what Venom can do. He's never good at mowing down enemies. He might not kill, but he sure does maim and brutalize and helps through the smoke to decimate the SWAT team. Number 2, the motorcycle chase. In the lead-up to Venom revealing his full form, Brock is chased by some goons through San Francisco. The city's distinct topography of rolling hills makes for a uniquely challenging getaway, jam-packed with thrilling moments. Of course, what really makes this chase unlike any other you've seen before is the role played by the symbiote.
Thank you!
Hi, Marty.
Venom's tendrils help him stay on the bike in situations that would cause even the most skilled rider to bail, while also protecting him from various hazards and projectiles. Of course, the symbiote-assisted jump is the crowning jewel of this high-octane creative sequence.
No, you are out of your mind!
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Hi, Eddie.
Whoa.
doing?
What the hell are you? I am Venom, and you are mine.
Number 1. Freaking out and fighting henchmen.
Do not open that door.
Huh? After a phone call with Anne that got interrupted by the symbiote, and discovering its weakness for loud noises, Brock is already pretty on edge when Drake's goons show up.
What are you doing?
I'm putting my hands up.
You are making us look bad.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
What follows is a fantastic sequence that combines expertly executed CGI with a phenomenal performance by Tom Hardy. It's one of the best arguments between Venom and Brock in the entire film, but it's also further elevated by Hardy's masterful physical acting. He really manages to convey that his body is not entirely his own. We suspect that the fight choreographer had as much fun designing this scene as we did watching it.
Outstanding. Now, let's fight all the heads off Pile of bodies. Pile of heads.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other
Google.
great clips from Watch Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and
Google.
ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Back together. Die.
Everything wrong
50
with
seconds of Sony and Marvel logos that are only my second favorite combo after that. Is it too much to ask to include the ugly and the satisfying? I mean, even Deadpool couldn't make that happen, but what's it good? Ah yes, like all professional astronauts that are caught in precarious situations, the immediate compulsion is to curse and scream. I don't care how dangerous the symbiote is, astronauts are fucking unflappable, man. Would it not be easier for someone to just carry the symbiote case down the ladder that's right in there? And I'm assuming the case can be handled.
That's Jameson.
Pause for 2 seconds so all comic book fans can gasp. Oh, that poor bastard must have just seen a bird box demon, or ghost, alien. Also, Evil Killer wakes up and is able to gather their bearings while helpful medical worker is turned away from good. In case you confused it with San Francisco, but you were 6.
Coffee.
You are perfect.
And also way too talented to be in the street. I mean, there's really no time that San Francisco's this open, but this is the beginning of the day. Zero goddamn traffic.
Solid ground today in the Mission District.
That social overlord compound exposition. Yeah, that's my favorite position.
Hey, the bike.
Holy, my last 50 seconds ago we firmly established Eddie as a gadfly, malcontent, social justice warrior that is accused of rule of law for convenience, and yet has an affection for the little man. That's way too much to cram into 60 seconds. Yeah, because all those fucking millennials keep disrupting sex services and open startups and driving all the older residents that can no longer feasibly afford the house in which they spent their entire life to the rising arguments of years.
You just gonna you're gonna take him, and you're gonna get him in the
Man, did Jack not see that 50-second montage about Eddie's previous report? Seriously. And there are other employees at the news organization that are exposing corruption as their Don't be spooked by the hall, Daddy Boss. Please, and from the rock.
You've gone places. I wasn't wrong. Places.
Flirtation's position? It's like my 5th favorite position. Black Valentine. Wait, the screensavers spin off, but they've already had sex and had time to fall asleep. Really supposed to be a guy that only lasts that long? Also, I don't know if there's a laptop out there that shows the relevant post of a confidential email found on the screensavers, which would be easy to identify for any kind of thought. But if there is, and if you own one of them, viewer, shame. I'm not a lawyer, but there's not a chance in hell a law firm with an account this big with an email and confidential report. Emails can be hacked, healthy boyfriends can open them up, etc. It can be passed around
down in a private boardroom meeting and collect it afterwards because no one else has to do it. Wow, not only is all the information about Drake's failed clinical trial available in the exact same document, it just happens to come across and
pieces of shit.
interviews it. I bet it's the subtle nuances like this that
God, I fucking hate people. I hate this game.
It's okay, he'll silence her.
And anyone that's trying this hard to prove how woke they are should immediately be suspected of covering up a conspiracy to import alien technology for capital gains.
They try and silence those of us who ask questions, but you know what, in the end, you're the one who change the world.
See if I can do this whole thing stealth.
24.
That way I don't have to fucking, dick around with stupid idiots.
Is it a rule that Tom Hardy only overacts in superhero movies? Because it's incredible.
I have a hunch. We don't go off our cop based on
Well, Brock is a perfect title for his new show. Also, Brock has to know all this shit. As dumb and uncaring as the movie makes Brock out to be, going after Drake the way he did is not a fitting character trait based on what the rest of this movie shows us. And it's the foundation of the movie is built up. It's at least 10 scenes worth of bullshit. Ah, movies, where no matter how long you're employed by an organization, the contents of your workspace will fit neatly into exactly one cardboard box.
What you did got me fired. Can you use me?
Wow, that escalated quickly. He's wearing the same clothes, so this is the same day as the interview. And even though Drake has an ass ton of power, the firm's going to immediately assume Eddie got the info from Anne and fire her on the spot? This is a f***ing law firm, man. They should know that it's not kosher. Is there really no concern that this is only 3 of the 4 highly unstable symbiotes, and that one of them is just traipsing the f*** around Malaysia right now? Big riot in Little Malaysia. Tough guys gotta be tough, but they saw what just happened, right? Her arm changed into a medieval sword-looking thing and decapitated a dude. These guys brought a knife to a symbiote fight. Seriously? 6 months? Nothing related to this story occurred for 6 months? I mean, even if the symbiote was outside the U.S., there has to be some reporting on its tomfoolery, right? Like, even the incident in the Malaysian village didn't get press, even though it was right by the spaceship crash site?
Begin human trials.
Oh, it's way too soon to even begin to think
Dr.
about
Scrooge,
something
you're at the forefront of the scientific breakthrough. I need you to hold it.
I like Riz Ahmed a lot, but explain to me how this character is any different from Darren Cross and Ant-Man, or Norman Osborn in Spiderman, or Ajax in Deadpool. Just because you have a likable actor doesn't mean you can repeat the exact... God damn, this is so cliche, you could legitimately convince me that I'm watching a scene from the later parts of Anchorman. I'm expressing my inner anguish through the majesty of song!
The Life Foundation has now begun preparation.
As is policy in hipster bars across the country, this TV is turned up to full volume during an interview with the tech CEO.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, you're welcome.
Not content to make the villain as rote as possible, the movie imbues this supposed anti-hero with a ton of compassion for the less fortunate, and I could not be more... Even if this asshole doesn't perceive Eddie as a threat, he did see him when he walked into the store. And, you know, they do have cell phones in this universe, right? Also, why didn't he perceive Eddie as a threat? Despite being told by movie he's ultimately a weakling, he also looks a lot like Tom Hardy.
Not even asking to staff there. Why would I do that? I can't use my name. I can use a pseudonym.
It's pretty late, though, right? Like, definitely nighttime when we established that Eddie was at the bar, and then he hung with his homeless pal and picked up a sandwich at the convenience store. So why is he calling for job interviews now? I don't care what fake-ass neighborhood this is, it's still San Francisco. And an apartment this big would set you back at least $7,500 a month. Huh, I guess Eddie doesn't want to rock.
This is done. This is first contact.
Actually, it's 6 months after the symbiotes were collected, so it's more like day 186, but semantics.
What do you see? War, poverty, a planet on the brink of collapse.
We interrupt this Venom movie to briefly bring you footage from First Reformed. I mean, this is good CGI, right? But it's also terrible. Right? Man, I haven't seen a Drake attempt fail this hard since Thank Me Later. Also, once that thing gets out of the tube, how the hell do they get it back in without someone going into the room?
You have to know how to disappear. That was pretty good, but you.
This may have been an essential part of Eddie's former job, but all we've seen from the montage and the Gotcha Drake interview is that Eddie's a wrecking ball, not a scalpel, so this is definitely the Venom calling the kettle black.
You need to find yourself another white light in Scourge.
I hear Aaron Eckhart's still available. Seriously, what has he done since the Dark Knight, besides White Olympus is falling down?
What are you doing here, Eddie?
I'm here because I miss you a lot.
Skibbity skip! Also, astonishing backstory. This movie who's not in the first third of the story is that poor Isaac guy. This is the first time these two are talking about this. They had a phone conversation, met up, planned a subterfuge, and had to drive out to the facility. So there are all chances to catch up on the expository dialogue. I mean, this is a very gentle, children, right? Is there really no concern that this conversation is being via video and audio?
They call them symbiotes.
Well, we did call them symbiotes as a potential trailer, but that's what got people. So we did this totally obvious ADR to figure it out. Got it? Good boy, just taking all these pictures and sent them to Eddie and giving an interview. I'm honestly not sure I understand why he uses a witness to atrocity so quick. And not much chance of anyone getting caught before the story goes public. I'm not making light of the fact that San Francisco has a severe homelessness problem, but I am calling bullshit on the one homeless person that Eddie knows personally is going to Hear it? Hopefully the alarms have been going off for quite a while. Zero response from security. So cool with the potential police and dangerous alien parasites. Remember that one that flew to Malaysia? Yeah, good guy. Also, security's not there. Where the f*** did Dr. Slate get? He was only supposed to check that guard for a couple seconds, right? Do the garage guards not have a car? Are they just expected to run from their post every time there's an issue? I don't see the vision at all. So this is just like the indoor speeder chase in the Return of the Jedi. It's just fun to do. What? All those guys were running toward him, and the two cars were driving to him, and not one person saw or heard him climb all the fucking way up the street? Holy! Maybe just yada yada about Eddie's cave in that predicament. How long was he in the creek? Did security really give up? Isn't the lab on an island? If so, how'd he get off? Jesus, Snoopy actually would have been good. 22% hard. But we won't have any investigation of Dr. Dorn, even though we can easily and immediately determine that she let the intruder into the lab because she was super good in that movie about the little girl that spit that. It's 6 goddamn months since all this went down. This woman has just been wandering the countryside eating people and no one noticed? Wait, Dora knows that the symbiote escaped. Eddie was at least tangentially affected, considering his method of escape. So why does he respond to I was making it up himself.
All the people they're most disabled had
Gotcha.
The movie can speed that man, but you can tell it's not hard
you know how it goes.
Now this scene alone is going to say
Bomb, it's wrestling. I'll call them to touchdown.
yeah, but they just straight up crash a fancy lunch stop.
Fuck you, you piece of shit!
Then ate a live lobster, and there are no legal repercussions.
Damn
Man, I've seen movies
motherfuckers!
revel in their locations, but I don't think I've ever seen one that San Francisco.
Who makes these games?
You have a pair.
Seriously.
But they're not exactly sure how you got it.
Man, this hospital's wicked cool. They even let ex-girlfriends who are returning reveal sensitive medical information to the patient. Did anyone explain how the symbiote knows English while talking to Eddie? I mean, the host from Malaysia wasn't speaking Malaysianese, right?
But I need you to tell me who is here with
What kind of security system in this f***ing lab? It must be from the 1920s. Seriously, there was camera footage with Bucky killing Howard Stark. But nothing caught Bane and Harley Quinn last night? Movie totally wastes Jenny Slate, and that's definitely a sin.
Eddie, where's the frog?
This scene is totally manufactured bullshit. Even Drake acknowledged that whoever broke into the lab had been infected, so they know exactly where the frog is. And if that's the case, why didn't they just immediately prank his ass? Like Dan did back at the restaurant. That's the original tagline for this movie. Right? Man, everyone is super casual about the symbiote being released. Seriously, this guy sounds as excited as a dude calling his wife after picking up some milk with magnesia at the drugstore.
He's achieved symbiosis seriously?
Yes, we are, and while we'll never know how or why, we know it's convenient. The guy whose life he destroyed 6 months ago is the first person who has perfectly been compatible with the symbiote. And he's used his reflection how exactly? His power? It's just a lazy script writing device to show us Venom after the time. I lean toward the latter. And wow, what a lame way to show Venom for the first time. I get that Drake is a rich and powerful guy. He can't get away with launching militarized drones in a crowded public street, can he? Also, of course, several drones have exploded on the streets of San Francisco, so why are all these cars continuing to call?
Trees, do not let him get away.
Thank God Drake says this, because the first time...
Trees, bring me back the creature.
And the second time...
Do not let him get away. Do you understand me, Trees?
This is not one of those scenes. Oh no, Eddie's stuck in the middle of 2 bad guys drive evil black SUVs cliche. Apparently, when the full venom is unleashed, some people can lose access that wasn't at all there in Eddie's head. I mean, at this point, it's wasting ammunition, right? There is a deal. Jesus, that's the deal? Sounds as reasonable as Mexico will pay for.
I got these lab strikes, man. It's worse than I thought.
So I figured I'd call you and discuss it, rather than wait until I got a hold of the guy with the actual medical issue. Anyway, after speaking though? Surprisingly so, considering you just noisily scaled one of the most famous skyscrapers in the city by tearing at its facade. I know we need an action sequence here and all, but who the f*** are these assholes? They swap. So who called them? The great man. did they know he was here? The point is, this movie clearly started with how this scene without thinking about why this. Gene Simmons, eat your tongue out. I mean, lick your heart out. What? And he not only took 6 days to look for X, even though he hasn't worked here for over 6 months. There's also no f***ing perimeter set up by the police to keep her out. God damn, this movie's aggressively dumb.
Hospital, right now.
Sure, don't worry about these brave men in uniform. Someone's looking at their music right now. I mean, don't even call that in. But how? And why isn't everyone on top of them right now, like they were a few minutes ago? Well, as I watch Suddenly a Lone Drake meet up with a little girl that somehow made it into this secure lab without anyone noticing, it occurs to me that this seems completely different movie. Honestly, I had to check to make sure I didn't have a different disc in there for a second.
No! Don't do that!
Wait, how is it it's still alive? Every time any of the symbiotes have left the host has died.
Look at you now. Now you're nice.
Ah, yes, they found the symbiote's natural enemy, a single glass pane sliding door. Sure, do you want to call someone about the obviously alien substance that's stuck in your MRI machine?
I'm not saying this thing is way too much for you.
Drake's infected and still alive. It's got everything he wants, right? So why even go into the expository zone? Get out to space, man. I don't know, but I guess he's on a smoke break with whoever was supposed to properly mix this audio.
What are you gonna do? You gonna walk me to death?
This is a great question, considering they've killed many people right there in the lab and had no problem disposing of the bodies. But in any case, they're treating like Paul and Christopher treated the Russian on The Sopranos. This launch pad is hilariously close to a major metropolitan area. So why does Dryad kill his entire crew? I know he can pilot a spaceship on his own, but doesn't he want someone on the ground to help out with logistics? Like Pam? Pam was great at logistics until she was decapitated. Yay! A fight between 2 evenly matched creatures, in which we have no clue how one can defeat the other. Also known as the Man of Steel scenario. And it must be a complete coincidence that this fight occurs at night. Ah, good to see that accelerated alien species still ultimately settle things between each other with a little punching and kicking. Jesus, man sure does have this sound wave defense down pat. How did you even know where the sound too hippie was? It's got it connected to the loudspeakers. Oh, cool. Now the humans are punching each other. Totally makes a difference in my investment in the outcome of the sorry. Oh, Venom's trying to George Clooney Riot's Sandra Bullock. This is a perfect place to get I'm going to 10 extra cents. Well, I appreciate it, but this is a little too big for games or holidays. Thankfully, Into the Spider-Verse saved us from this nonsense from Stanley's final movie camera. I mean, this dog asshole wait to get you up in here before you hold his chin over the coal.
I'll let you know how it goes.
I'm going in.
Yep, this line is what got the fanboys, boners, raging. Do with that what you will. Okay, so does Venom beat the entirety of the foot? I understand swallowing the head. Not a whole lot, right? So it's just like Wolfenstein, where the bodies just disappear after you kill them. Double skip!
Hey, partner. Ooh, my spider sense is tingling.
Space, says the introduction of the Hitchhiker's Guide, is big. Real big.
Huh? Come on, you need human contact. Touch it. Well, then not touch it.
For the record,
What the fuck?
would hit it.
No ticket.
Get out!
Maria, the most beautiful song I ever heard. You have a brain tumor, Eddie.
It's not a tumor.
You have a brain tumor, Eddie. It's not a tumor. That's fucking hilarious.
Even forgiving the 9 seconds of black screen, this logo takes up 34 seconds for one goddamn studio. Thanos supposedly kills half of the people he encounters. So is this half of what was left of Asgard? Because it looks like a whole lot more. I'm also wondering, since Asgard lost so many at the hands of Kate Blanchett in Thor Part 3, does Thanos update what constitutes 50% population of a planet? Or should we give him a pass, since he couldn't possibly know the devastation Asgard just went through?
The Tesseract for your brother's head.
This 2-hour and 30-minute incomplete movie where Thanos locates all the Infinity Stones is only necessary so that Thanos can snap half the universe's population to death, just so he can be lazy. All this trouble he's going through to find Infinity Stones. He could have traveled planet to planet and did this job faster, like 6 years ago when we were introduced to him in the first Avengers.
We don't have the
I'm gonna
Tesseract.
gonna go do that the one Blue Diamond side mission. So I'm gonna do that.
Thanos' quest end when he realizes he can't possess the space stone? Does the snap only produce impotent sparks at that point? It's a hypothetical, I grant, but I'm sending it anyway.
We have the Hulk.
Why does Hulk hold back during the battle while Thanos destroys the Asgardian ship until the end when Loki says we have a Hulk? What the f was he doing before then? Thanos destroys Hulk with only one stone in his glove. Later, with many stones in the glove, his punch will be held by super angry Captain America after going toe-to-toe with Iron Man on Titan for a good bit. And the power distribution / comparisons in the MCU have never felt more squirrely than in this movie. Also, where's Valkyrie? Valkyrie should have at least been shouted out in this movie. Thank Odin, Valkyrie got half my people away to safety, is all Thor had to say later. Just who the f is this guy? We've sat through 18 goddamn films, and if I'm remembering correctly, 65% of the MCU has been Thanos bitching about traffic on the freeway, and we haven't once been introduced to Sure, put Infinity Stone retrieval in the hands of your henchmen. That worked so well in the 39 other movies. Didn't you literally grumble, fine, I'll do it myself? Oh no, Loki's gonna die! Again, like in Thor the Dark World. Definitely, Loki's not dead. And he is, I'm sending it anyway. That Dark World scene did not get sent out. Previous movies we were told Hulk and Banner have different memories. Banner remembers the Hulk alone knows. Tony Stark and Spencer running around Central Park. Nobody's bothering him. This guy is more famous than any president or celebrity in history. Do normal people see this? Well, I know New Yorkers are up on their Avengers knowledge. They've been informed about the Masters and stuff like that. The universe is infinite, or at least close to it. Then these stones were sent directions that should have guaranteed no one could ever combine them all, just based on sheer math. Also, why 6?
2 weeks ago, Vision cleaned up his transponder. He's on.
Okay, if he had a transponder and knew it, he wouldn't have waited until 2 weeks ago to turn it off. So this is bold to bold.
We're on a stupid terms.
Really? What was that letter Cap sent you at the end of Civil War then? He specifically said if you need me, I'll be there. All these dudes are superheroes, and they all sense something sinister is happening outside. And instead of instantly leaping into battle, they take several seconds to gape like children at the strange noise. But dickhead. The alien ship causes Peter's Spidey sense to go off. Homecoming didn't give us any indication Spidey sense even existed. And now this movie is just thrusting it on me like, well, almost like they forgot it was a thing and are only now implementing it. We're all gonna die! Man, you are a treasure. Maybe none of the classmates on the bus see Peter do this. Plenty of other drivers and passengers on this bridge do. And in the age of smartphones and dash cams and government surveillance, this transition was definitely seen and captured on film, and Peter's cover is blown forever.
What's the matter with you kids? You never seen a spaceship before?
Yeah, sure. Seen a spaceship
Stanley.
usually means bad things. I've seen a tornado before. That doesn't mean that when it happens, I'm going to sit on the bus reading Madame Bovary.
Bring me the stuff.
Dude, a minute ago, you were making metal fly with a flick of your wrist. Why do you even need the futuristic space axe dude to do this for you?
I need to concentrate there for a second.
Bruce's Hulk transformation troubles become an impotence metaphor. And does that mean when he's successful, it's like he's a huge green boner? And what does that say about his character? If he can only become erect when he's angry. This is the most embarrassing one of those things I've seen. I realize that Man of God said to a degree, but Tony's exploring it in ways that make it utterly unbelievable. Here's some quickly several issues later that could sway the fate of the universe. I mean, there are much more difficult dangerous hands that this could be used for to cut off and
Unlock 17A.
thank fucking God started redesigned and built and voice programmed for deployment the space-worthy Iron Spider-Man suit in the, I'm guessing, a few months since Spider-Man Homecoming.
Friday, 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Why does the suit just fly in stationary if Tony wanted him to go? You're telling me that the suit doesn't fly, then why doesn't it? If the suit does fly, then there's no need for the parachute send-off, especially if you've got Friday controlling. Somehow after that massive battle that ended in that one park, Banner retraced his steps and found Tony's phone in the rubble like a needle in a haystack called and thinks you're making this too difficult. Well, this is 100% definitely not a reaction to CinemaSins complaining about text place names and movies being used when they're unnecessary. This is 100% definitely not a reaction to CinemaSins complaining about text place names and movies being used when they are unnecessary. Of all the retro references to make, Groot is playing Defender. What a fucking infuriating video game. Why is he even playing ancient Earth games anyway? Aren't there modern alien games from the Nebula? That Thor is convenient and logical, but I'm big on Big Newton. After that encounter with a sudden new alien being, Groot is still playing handheld video games. At the point when a parent's got a parent, literally no one aboard this ship ever did that. So Groot ends up like that affluenza kid in Texas, and everyone around him acts like, oh snap, he's such a bad seed, why didn't anyone do anything?
Let's go. He feels tremendous loss Miguel.
So basically every single American then, even every human, all anxious, angry, and feeling lost these days? Mantis's empath revelations are more obvious than Forrest Whitaker's disease.
Who the hell are you guys?
Nothing all weirdly to greet people you don't know. I once woke up in this room and this dude tried to do all this gnarly to me with these strange tools, and I was like, who the hell are you? And he said, I'm your dentist, asshole. After he has this tough.
Thanos retrieves another stone. He'll be taken.
He is.
How exactly did they expect to stop Thanos, who doesn't even need Infinity Stones to be powerful, but already has two? But plus Thanos needs Gamora to get the Soul Stone. Keeping Gamora away from Thanos is strategy 101, but because there's no time, they hastily conjure up some no-ass plan. Vision and Wanda are supposedly on the run and hiding out from, I guess, the government, but this apartment or hotel room is large enough. This looks like a honeymoon. Got a couple on the land. Romancing the stone. Also, they went from kind of maybe flirty to kissy-face hotel buddies and deeply in love. Entirely off screen. Look, this is the f***ing MCU. I refuse to believe anything is an accident. I'm even really trying to unravel the meaning of we will keep trying to survive. Is it a promise? A threat? A guarantee? A cipher key? The sign of taking up way more screen space than Wanda's face. It has to mean something. How the f*** did that alien assassin sneak up on an android without being heard or seen or sensed? That's literally the only explanation this movie's going to give for why the two most powerful Avengers end up needing help from some punchy fools like Black Widow and no longer Captain America. Wanda is hand-to-handing this henchman. She's a magic witch that fuels all minds of the Avengers and spawns visions of awful futures at once.
Should analyze her
I just have to throw her mind powers at people. Why did Cap need to make a dramatic entrance into this scene? And why on the other side of the tracks? Why isn't he helping already? And in the time it took both Scarlet Witch and Proxima to figure out who it was, either of them could have potentially won the fight while the other was distracted.
Alright, let's see.
Audience applause break. Guns. These henchmen failed to get the stone they were sent after, and they peace out to save their own skin. And I'm pretty sure even they know that Thanos values the stones over his henchmen. So what the f*** are these minions thinking, bailing out like this?
Stay close, check in, don't take any chances. We just wanted time.
You know, to figure out the whole having sex with a synthetic vibranium body thing. It's a lot tougher than you'd think. I hope Thanos is keeping count during all this disorder and chaos, because I can't figure out how many are dying at first glance. But I'm sure he knows how to keep the death at halfsies.
What's wrong, little one?
The fact that Thanos would ever have stopped on his kill quest for even a moment because of a cute kid is a big pill to swallow.
You're quite the fighter, Gamora.
She asked a question. That's it. She's displayed zero fighter characteristics. She's inquisitive, confused, scared, guileless, but a fighter she is not. This half-genocide scene illustrates a curious character detail in Guardians of the Galaxy, when they told us Gamora was the only survivor.
If Thanos gets me, I want you to promise me you'll kill me.
One other thing you could do, just find a distant planet to live on, lay low, find a cave, maybe find Spock, and don't allow Thanos to enter your ears. Movie characters think that a promise will be a bond if they swear on a loved one, but of course it doesn't work that way, cliche. I realize she has a hate boner of justice. What's she thinking? She's the one that's been reminding others how powerful Thanos is. Premature self-reprobation.
You knew I'd come.
So we assume that the Guardian ship would get the distress signal from the station. They follow it. Just so happen to run into Thor. He tells them about the Reality Stone, and that she would agree. I mean, this is f***ing impossibly brilliant. He didn't even tell Thor he could come at He just told his minions to get the two stones on Earth and meet him at Titan. The only reason he pulls the trigger here is because the movie knows it's going to undo the act and keep Gamora alive for now. His love for her and dopey, puppy-dog nature 100% does not jive with his willfully pulling the trigger here. Drax and Mantis go back to normal when Thanos leaves. The stone powers aren't proximity. Somehow the damage he did was only temporary. This is a hologram of Ross, whose physical body is in a completely different room somewhere in the country. And yet he's even walking around this room, like he's physically in this one. Is he in a replica room with a virtual reality display? And if so, there should be a camera somewhere in here tracking his eye movements, so he can face the right way when he's talking to you, right? No one in this movie should own a Rickenbacker bass and have it displayed on a floor stand in some kind of library. This guitar is the biggest lie the MCU ever told.
Just showing all the
Tell me,
motorcycles.
Congressman, have you ever played a Rickenbacker bass?
Time to smash his sights.
Fucking Bucky. Are we just gonna gloss over the fact that a Stark shoulder missile from Earth easily blasts a hole in the hull of this alien spaceship? What is this great stuff Tony's using here to seal the breach in the ship's hull? Nanomagic? Canned convenience? It's magic whiz and it's cheesing me off. Way to introduce a new character in the movie in the 19th film of a franchise and completely kill him off in an hour. Darth Maul and Ebony Maw are now in some 7th circle of movie franchise hell, where they were told they were special and mull their fates with Maul Flanders and Hades Maul.
So I say we take the fight to him.
Granted, the ship you're on is going to him, and you haven't stated declaratively that you can turn the ship around, despite being asked twice by Strange. Maybe this is less of a choice than the movie or Tony
web funds.
wants to make it see.
Your planet was on the brink.
I can't be here.
I'm the one who stopped that. You know what's happened since then?
I don't know. Has 50% of the planet multiplied and brought it back to pre-Thanos population numbers? I guess you plan on snapping the universe back to half its people every 20 years or so? This seems so f***ing pointless.
Don't do this.
Ultimately, sisterly love is what causes her to give up the location of the Soul Stone, therefore the fate of the entire universe. She begged her boyfriend to kill her rather than let Thanos win.
Getting you, huh?
Thor 33 III, Odin told him his hammer was just something that focused his power. Now that's been forgotten, and a hammer is important again.
You're gonna be more than one stupid eyeball.
But you're handing him a fake eyeball, so he still only has one stupid eyeball, right? What the f***? Some random computerized alien eyeball has a connection port that matches Thor's flesh-based eye socket connection port?
Oh!
This is the second Marvel movie to waste Peter Dinklage.
He killed everyone and accepted you.
Let me do some math here. 300 dwarves were here, one is left. 99.67% of the dwarf population, which means he must have let 299 other dwarves on some other hammer building station live. That's all well and good, but how did she get out of the mid-air suspension thing that she was in? And that thing made people, for all intents and purposes, immortal. In fact, I'm kind of wondering how she was even able to kill that guy.
Wind up implanting eggs in my chest or something, and I eat one of you off
I do not want another single pop
Time to shut the shit.
I'm trying to say that something is coming.
Really? Because there was absolutely nothing urgent about what you were saying at all. Because why not? Thor's gonna have to get to Earth faster than a ship can take them somehow. So bake in the Bifrost into this baby and what are the odds a far-flung planet moon like Titan would have air? So wait, when the Captain America Red Skull touches the space stone and is set into space, people it really just seems like a reason to shoehorn Red Skull back into the story more than anything that makes sense.
Guiding others to a treasure I cannot possess.
Are you saying you've had a lot of people looking for the Soul Stone since you got sent here in 1945? What happened before you were here? Was Warren G. Harding guiding people back then?
Soul holds a special place among the Infinity Stones.
Why?
You might say it has a certain wisdom.
But why?
The stone demands a sacrifice.
Why does the Soul Stone require so many more parameters to acquire it than any other stone? It's like the original creators of the stones themselves.
The drug,
Dracula, the whole the other. Pulling all life from the universe. That's where we draw the line. Dude's got kind of I feel like the sacrifice of Gamora would have played a lot better if Thanos had been given his own proper origin film, and if we'd had more reason to suspect his love for her. This death is sad until you realize that A, the time stone will
Family Guy. Oh, everything wrong with Deadpool 2. Oh shit, I haven't seen this
Seriously,
one yet.
how long do you think they'll wait before they put a replica of the Council from the Magic Kingdom right between the 2 and the 0? Jesus Christ, if you're gonna subvert something movie, try working on these 36 seconds of f***ing logos. Hang on, this is ultimately a pretty shitty apartment, right? But there's a 6-burner stove? That's like chef quality. Also, if he's trying to get a bunch of gas in here, why didn't DP turn on the last burner on the end? And now the f***ing stove controls are turned every which way, rather than being on the maximum effort setting we just saw Deadpool put them on. My point is, I can't just a picture of Deadpool movie the love story Wolverine. Sitting Deadpool for narration is like sitting chocolate chip cookies because they contain chocolate chips. I actually prefer chocolate chipless chocolate chip cookies. He's got a job in here, so very cheap. Guess what?
Need to tire him out before I try the counter drugs.
Yeah, but you're asking for an emotional payoff for multiple post-op deaths in this movie. At least Logan had the decency to stay the seat.
I don't speak Mr. Lemon, attempt that.
Funny joke, but did Deadpool seriously come out of the way to home knowing this motherfucker? How is this? How will be leading? Is this really more effective than, say, jumping out from behind a tree? Or was Ryan just longing to relive his time on there himself?
Let's see Captain America do that.
Dude, there was some great shout-outs to other superheroes in multiple universes. So, you just don't feel forced. Like, Tony and Stern, the funeral, the bullets, still cheering like they think it's been here for 20 years ago. Aside from the fact that these Jacuzzi have got a bad case of one of the time edits, that isn't a single one of them have a venom. No one thought to bring a Jacuzzi using also despite that.
Counter trying to take out Tombstone's gang.
Jesus, who thinks up fights like this. Dozens of severed arms, legs, and heads, but yes, two-thirds of man give a step. Who will think of the children? That babysitter kid?
Clear out his men before I try to challenge him.
See all the backfoot action behind it? How is this asshole supposed to be running top speed when the stuff behind him is happening over a ton?
You have your marketing department look that name up?
It must begin to be annoying, friend, that the exact same beat from the first movie happening in the sequel. Deadpool 2 expects us to remember the Bill Bender episode. You've seen the big Deadpool films
last a little while. Striking the razor. You need to recommend a good dermatologist? No reason.
I don't know what that means, but the sequel will be beat from comedy movie cliche. Diarrhea? You can't be tricked like the suit off. All signs point. Man, Deadpool movie is good to the sitting that crap. Overall, the good franchise and is a stain on the logarithmic nature of the title. I don't think the two is like goodwill from the more intelligent humor of like on a football play. Oh my god! Oh, that's sweet. Like most superheroes that you procreate, you gotta wonder about something. Like how much Deadpool mutilated DNA will affect the fetus. Is he okay with potentially having offspring, or is it impervious to death? Does he even have sperm that could grow? Oh, it means Vanessa's gonna die, so we won't have to think any further about this. I know we're trying to squeeze some substance into the sequel, but if that's really the real point, Deadpool knows he's in a movie, and you should know she's about to fight, right?
Hey, you wouldn't want to take a break, would you?
It was Morgan Freeman training his Venus by getting his ass kicked by Angelina Jolie. He's wearing down his inability to die. He's doing everything he can to push this fight out into the hallways to protect someone who knows is vulnerable, instead of, diving across the camera and stuffing out of sight to give them more time to shoot up the play. Since this moment sets the entire plot in motion, let's break it down, shall we? Even beyond these characters living on the stage, but surprise, they are no taking shakes. Why is this one of the is he a big Deadpool fanboy and just took a pack before he did a big cheese spreader joke? Second, Deadpool has time to rest. Third, Wade has wrapped up here he not only misses the ball, and fourth. Slow-mo build up the movie, I would force the entirety of Hollywood poster struggles with mayonnaise icing. Holy, Sergey went exactly where Deadpool guessed. Like, he could have hidden in the hallway for a while and escaped easily. These credits for all the in-jokes again? Isn't the bomb parody and the genuinely good scenes like saying narration on both credits and logos, man, every video.
Telegraph worked. Time to take a nick.
Hell was that?
And it's progressively less funny.
Oh, you know, articulated deblocking agent.
Common denominator. Let's put an order for one good joke for Deadpool 2. Sure, I'll hold. They're tied up in a complicated deal. Man, it's hard to overstate how shitty these movies would be if anyone other than Ryan Reynolds was playing this character. I'm conflicted on whether ripped off Margaret.
Time to end this.
This movie rips off Groundhog Day even worse than Happy Death Day. Also, it's a good for the gasoline search.
Feel funny.
Clearly survived much worse. Really
Running out of kitchen or something.
Like Wade made us a good pandemic.
Pain out.
How are you really supposed to buy into this emotion? I can't spend 3 minutes asking you to take you seriously. The rest of the time making dick and perk jokes while breaking every fourth wall in sight, he says, self-referentially. I feel like the writers use all their supply of villain movies on the table so is there the same fight between humans and mutants in this universe as there is in the X-Men? Seems like Deadpool and the other mutants are able to operate as humans. Here, they drop off into a mutant conversion facility with very different people in Rule number 1. But Colossus has to handle that the goddamn middle of the book to start talking about the room. Also,
can we say your crazy drug lord days are done?
Especially, the first one was killed.
For now.
How long has Wade been here? He's just getting introduced to the rules and meeting MCW and Yukio for the first time, but he's super well healed after having been blown all the way up. Doesn't that take a long time to reverse? And how does he even heal? I've never seen his parts reattach before. Grow back. So does this body eventually sprout from his head? I'm just saying the whole aftermath of the
too much to hope you'll be taking it easy now that you're, mortal?
Not a chance.
What are the X-Men doing here? I couldn't Wade here or see them before now. Wouldn't they want to talk to Wade anyway? Killed Vanessa. He means himself, so this is really just a slight modification of the pronoun game. And you know how we feel about that around here.
I'm gonna tell you what the thing is.
However,
Geez, between this, Interstellar, Thor Ragnarok, Unsane, The Third Wheel, and Team America, it's clear that Matt Damon would rather cameo for the rest of his career than train for another f***ing Bourne movie. The f*** is Colossus doing calisthenics for? Does his metallic shape really require cardio?
Something wrong with the soap.
It's fine. Just spilled it.
So this implies Wade literally jerked off into the soap dispenser, right? Is that the joke? And why would Colossus even use soap and water anyway? This movie definitely decided to go with quantity over quality for the jokes.
That's a terrible idea. I'm really not ready.
What's Wade's plan here? I know he's faking like he's found some heart, and he's playing by
That's
the rules of the
messed
mansion,
up.
but is he really content with sitting around the house? I thought he wanted to be involved.
He's in the ice box. Not here.
Man, this sure is a casual conversation to be having while on the suffering away from an out-of-control, fire-throwing mutant. Sure, Russell's in a temper tantrum, but why is he taking it out on the X-Men? They're the only ones that are actually trying to talk to him. They're clearly one of his own. Despite the other two going straight backwards as a result of Russell's fireball, Deadpool somehow curves up into this window, just so we can get a Super Force Wolverine Ryan Reynolds joke. This is the perfect way for Deadpool to knock Russell out of the picture. And it's a beautiful shot. Holy, that's awesome.
Get a power restraint on him now!
So the human police are power restraints for the mutants? Like, where did they get that device? And if it's available, why the hell is the headmaster
Hell
using
horse
a
rides.
device that clearly doesn't work?
Motorcycles.
Jesus, can't give Colossus anything else to do except try and fail to rehabilitate Wade? This is like the least efficient prison ever made. Why are the cells so far apart? Why is there so much room? Not like they need to mitigate any mutant powers. That's what the suddenly convenient collars are for.
My whole life, I've been waiting for someone to come and save me. Nobody's gonna sacrifice anything for me.
Sacra foreshadowing. Also, this underscores my question about Russell's behavior outside the school. There were actual superheroes then, trying to help him, and they were the only ones he unleashed on. I'm just saying that if he has this much insight, he'd be able to recognize an opportunity.
Worse than crazy getaway type guy.
In case you missed the allegory about the mutant rehabilitation, Wade's here to properly smash you over the head with it.
I've got tumors to grow. Vanessa Yates.
So is Wade planning on just dying or getting his heart right before he does? Because I thought that was the whole point of the sanctimonious house mom routine before this whole mission.
Nice to see some fresh faces around the room.
Yeah, and what's up with that? Even though they were arrested at the same place, why did Wade and Russell end up in the exact same cell? He's only 14. Wasn't he a juvenile law? Hey, they just in a full-on prison fight. All they got was sent back to their fairly flush cell. I mean, aside from the rampant bullying and unhygienic conditions, which ain't a bad place to stay. Sure, it makes a nice symbolic touchstone for us, but how exactly did Deadpool manage to bring this sentimental token in with it? Token. And once you get inside this prison, apparently you can go anywhere, guys. Pretty sure the movie's telling us that Cable killed this guy by breaking the out of his arm.
That was our cell.
Yeah, but the doors literally just opened 4 seconds before this blast. So why are both of you all surviving stuff? Convenient, easily short-circuited power-canceling necklace is convenient.
So you're from the future. I have 3 questions then. 1, is Dubstep still a thing?
Man, when was this script written? It hasn't really been popular since 2011. I'm pretty sure the last few minutes of this action sequence qualifies it as mutilation porn, and there's a good chance that it was secretly directed by David Cronenberg. Oh no, Wade has been injured. I totally care about this because he's never going to recover. Also, Cable's been spending all this time on beating up Wade, and his primary mission is currently incapacitated and standing in the adjacent prison. Wade, how did Wade almost die again? Getting his head on right. Telling you late. Really no worse than all the Cable did to him back at the prison. Damn it, was the other one. Meaning, that's the thing, I don't know if that means to open the movie. Just getting dumb. So after that big fight, I guess everyone escaped the frosty mountain landscape and went back to their corners. Wade went back to the bar.
So what
Cable back to
missions
his
we got?
hotel room. He had
We don't
already
have any
broken the prison.
missions right now.
How did he get back and finish the job? He was right there.
That's not secret. No.
Wade's dismissal of this becomes a running joke. Well, is it that crazy of a notion? Just to compare all the other things we're seeing today?
Everything is exciting.
Like 2008 Ryan Reynolds.
I don't know who that is.
God damn it, this is getting grating. Also, there's so many meta Ryan Reynolds jokes in this movie that I'm about to overdose. It made sense in the first movie, and there's a really good one at the end of this movie, but we get it. Self-deprecating, made some terrible movies, renaissance with this character. Can we move on?
Let's go!
We interrupt this Deadpool movie to bring you Con Air 2 Cruise Control.
Disease. Maybe the comic names you more. Machine than man.
Sure, Cable's over dramatic, but no one in the movie is going to pull like off their Star Wars ripoff. They call Colossus on that RoboCop.
Bring on the carnage, baby!
Why is the mutant that spits acid wearing a guard that would keep him from doing so? I mean, I know Cyclops has his special glasses, but that's because his gazer beams are always on and need to be contained. But considering this guy hasn't even spit acid once, I'm not sure what this is supposed to do for anyone. This scene is f***ing amazing, and you can bet your happy ass I'm gonna be taking some sins off for it. But I do have to knock it a bit for the using AC/DC's Thunderstruck in an action sequence cliche. Not to mention that only Domino actually uses her ability to stop her from dying, but no one else even tries. Like, couldn't Bedlam somehow manipulate the electricity around him to... Anyway, you see where I'm going. And for that, I'm only going to remove 3 sins. Also, this scene is goddamn awesome.
Never underestimate a man with a mustache. Just ask anyone in Brooklyn.
Seriously, when was this script written? A lot of these jokes feel as stale as T.J. Miller's career. Just ask my own joke about it.
Oh, God. I gotta throw up in my mask.
We've already seen you behead and dismember multiple enemies with all sorts of copious amounts of hemoglobin spatter. Are we really supposed to believe that becoming queasy is even an option for you at this point? Yes, it makes for good cinema, but why the would the prison transport the most dangerous mutants in the world straight through the middle of a major metropolitan area? Oh yeah, wearing the hood made you totally incognito to anyone you passed on the street. Another amazingly constructed scene, but I ain't taking sins off for this one, since Domino has already killed dozens of likely innocent bystanders in this scene alone. Discount Hulk. Also, is this really the most efficient weapon for Cable to make? Like, wouldn't it be easier to pick a shorter building, or just be on the ground waiting for the convoy? He ends up running after them on the street anyway. Even in a movie this ludicrous, this works. Damn, any more of these shots, and I'm gonna have to formally introduce a Deadpool gets hilariously maimed by a speeding vehicle cliche.
I'd ask who you are, but you'll be dead in a second.
Does anyone else think that Cable is extremely at his job? I mean, his sole focus has been to kill Russell. He keeps fiddle farting around with secondary characters and stupid one-liners. Wait, these convict containers aren't bulletproof? And why aren't they already riddled with gunshots, considering the amount of ammunition that has been unloaded already in this truck? Why is this even possible? And have we seen anything in our time with Pee Wee Kiwi here to think that he would know how to do this?
Knock, knock.
Okay, I know we have to get the characters from point A to point B, but there were a lot of inmates in the icebox. Did they all fit in one truck, including a special cell for the most dangerous people ever? I agree, it's not frustrating that Deadpool and Domino both have actual superpowers that completely short-circuit any attempt at face survival. Since Cable and Russell were on there too, they survived this?
I'm gonna rip you in half. No.
When I'm glad I prefer anything to X-Men or fans, but at least their version of Juggernaut was much more believable than this. Like, why is this character even here? Also, why is he so pissed at Deadpool anyway? There's plenty of other people around here to mean that he's just in the movie. Suppose there's some explanation in some random comic from 1996, but they could also say something about it in the movie, you know?
Doc, get me out of here, please. Use my arms as backpack straps.
Help me understand how Deadpool experiences pain. We know he feels what happens to him, but then does it immediately go away? I mean, he's sitting propped up here, completely split in two. Wouldn't that still at least sting a little bit? So everyone left Cable there and walked off, but they know he's trying to kill Russell. God damn, this movie resets itself constantly for very little logical reason.
Why is your hand so tiny?
It's not my hand. At least 30% of this movie is copy-pasted dialogue from 2 years ago.
It's like he's a Muppet from the waist down, but this time, you can see the Muppets.
The movie repeats the entire pitch meeting for the Happy Time murders.
You picked the wrong
Future boy. Not really necessary.
The discussion in the writer's room somehow made it into the final script.
There are 2 charges, one to get me here, one to get me out.
Huh, that's just sneaky, right? Is it? Because it sure sounds better than using the device for a million different moments.
If you could go back and stop the people to Tokyo Girl, would you?
Whoa, how does Cable know about Vanessa? He didn't even get here until after Wade had moved into the mansion.
Deal.
It's smart jokes like these that make this sequel far superior to the original movie.
I really wanted to match, you know? I'll be a menacing team.
This scene means absolutely nothing, and is exactly the reason extended editions suck. There, I said it. Throwing more nonsense in just because you can doesn't make anything better, he said self-referentially.
Say whatever it is you're here to say.
What I'll say is, where the f*** were those guys during the whole X-Force versus Cable fight downtown a few hours ago? They obviously show up at scenarios like that, since they were jolly on the spot when Russell first went nuclear. Is there seriously no way to write these assholes back into the movie until now? It takes a while for Wade to grow his legs back. Then they have to go to the mansion on the way to the orphanage. So, what took Russell and Juggernaut so long? Didn't they leave immediately from the last scene to go kill the headmaster? Seriously, that's not being called for. How long did that take? Did this movie even bother with a timeline? Pseudo-clever quips only cover up so much. Trust me, I know. It's at this point in the movie that the score consists of a chorus repeating potent thoughts. Which is funny, but really only in the same way as Billy lighting his parts on fire in middle school. Okay, so we covered Blind Al being blind, Deadpool breaking the fourth wall, Deadpool being maimed in various ways, poop jokes, and Dopinder being nerdy comic relief. Did we miss anything else from the first movie? Got to impale DP in the head during the last act. That would have been embarrassing. I know our focus is supposed to be on the Deadpool Colossus romance, but why doesn't Juggernaut just tear Cable in two right now? We saw him do it to Red Dead Redemption earlier, right?
Big CGI fight coming up.
Sure, just because you call attention to it doesn't excuse me. Bingo! Considering they've already been here at least 5 minutes already, when exactly does that whole arbitrary 30-second thing start? Sure, the Domino is a martial arts badass. But Mark, he's power is what? How did you ever have to do any training of any kind whatsoever? That's racist. Shock humor.
That's how we do it.
Really? You take down supervillains by setting a line of wire up their arms and use force blast to throw them into water? Man, I knew Putin was bad, but this is a whole new level.
I got one more idea. Just a really bad one.
Sure, but considering his last network just shorted out, how is this one even functional after everything Wade's been through in the last 20 minutes?
You gonna kill someone today? Then it's gotta be me.
Yeah, but Wade just got hit with a massive blast of fire, then immediately put the mutant collar on. Shouldn't he be dying or running wounds all that? It worked, but if the bear changed back because the future is different, doesn't that mean Cable would never show up here at the beginning? Unless you're just Natalie dressed up for all day. Go to hell, Time Travel. You're the worst. Before I go, this happens way too many times, man. What's going for here? Great comedy, actual emotion, customer new audience participation. Oh, cool. That way, it looks exactly like that too.
Sounds like a perfect distribution network for drug running, which it looks like is their real priority.
Overtly insubordinate movie. I can't get on board. It's like trying to trick yourself into having an actual orgasm when you're f***ing your cousin.
You fine son of a bitch. You did this for me?
I was way trying to be safe. The last time he went through this, he stopped Colossus from breaking miraculous and saving it. I guess you could say it's because he's not Vanessa, but he doesn't remember that, right? And if he did, why don't he play the second time through? So, where are you guys going? The flood is pretty much over, and they're walking away from still around government. They end up back at the mansion eventually, right? Are they going for formal? Because I don't think you can fit any more in the space credit footage. I know. You created a hilarious but totally unnecessary post-credit sequence that feels like Ryan Reynolds indulging himself in a little too much.
Pass the press, then we beat them overseas, but there's no such thing as
You're my Tom Cruise. You're my Kristen Dunst.
More demons. He's fighting a big badass. You'll discover his mom is
So many mask variations.
Star Wars, manifesting into the father, like essential system. Even push to live. Matthew caught him in the woods. There's gotta be something. That is when he died. Harder.
This old guy better walk. Who lives here? Push the block hard?
Jerking off the ground and snatch up the nearest muffin truck?
Mike here at a breaking news that
Come quietly, or there will be trouble.
you stole that from Robocop.
Is there like a sorting hat?
My superpower is just unbridled cancer. With a bow and arrow and basically Hawkeye.
What did I do to piss off a grumpy old with a Winter Soldier on? You're so dark! Are you sure you're not from the DC universe?
In every film, there's a moment when the hero hits rock bottom. In Cool Runnings, it was when John Candy's prize boxer. In Human Centipede, it was when those people signed on to be in that movie.
Hands off that kid, John Connor! Give me your best shot. Come on, I will. Oh, no, that hurts. Suck it, Mel Gibson.
Stand up, feel the deal.
Hey, big guy, the sun's getting real low.
I want some more.
I bet you do, Brown Panther.
What the fuck?
MJ, I've got the place locked down.
Great. I'm calling an anonymous tip. I bet if the police check out those drop boxes, they'll find something more interesting than secondhand jeans.
Say it. Say what you said every time you tortured me. Say it!
I just want to hang out. No big deal.
Know if you're doing what comes naturally.
Still they're happy as can be, doing what comes naturally.
4 or 5 moments.
Great moments are born from great opportunity.
No capes.
This is the end.
Start? I don't feel so good.
It was my fault she died.
Everything wrong with Thor Ragnarok. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
That's all the places I could think to mark me. They just made life a lot harder for the demons.
And easier for the DA to build a case against him. Thanks, MJ. I owe you dinner.
Ooh, nice. What price range are you talking about?
Any place you want. That has
$1. 41 seconds of logos. You know, with this Disney Fox merger goes through, there's a good chance it's going to result in even longer opening logo sequences with even more logos per film. And that's going to suck.
I don't know what you're thinking. Oh no, Thor's in a cage. How did this happen?
Thoration.
Where I met you.
Someone get this skeleton an agent, because it has tremendous dramatic timing.
Thor, son of Odin.
Holy shit, that's Clancy Brown. Things just got about 100 times more parallax up in this joint. Also, this is what happens when you open up your superhero cinematic universe to aliens. Gets wonky and cartoony in a hurry. Just ask Steppenwolf, who incidentally is also a giant on-fire alien monster.
I cannot die. Not until I fulfill my destiny and lay waste to your home.
What a shitty destiny. For him and everyone else. He's like an intergalactic Airbnb nightmare.
Then you have seen Ragnarok. The fall of Asgard.
Ragnar roll credits.
The great prophecy.
Prophecies. Also great prophecies.
All will burn.
This entire opening scene is villain monologuing done to the extreme.
Knock that tiara off your head and stash it away in Asgard's vault.
Right next to the thing this guy once needs to combine it with? Are you crazy? Hammer porn, though I'd caution you not to search a real porn website for hammer porn, unless you like smash, so improvised delivery. Why not start with that? Don't waste your 25 seconds individually smashing out unless you can do this.
I'm listening to this and I'm saying that I'm thinking, wow, this guy's just weird.
I'm wondering what was the point of keeping Thor prisoner? Why not just kill him? If not, probably be an
Although he is kind of truthful, he is pretty truthful.
Make the right decision to put his hands on the eternal flame later?
The Odin charged Heimdall with negligence for doing it, but he disappeared before the 12.
Damn, Scourge, do you ever stop expositing? You were literally telling those girls plot stuff before Thor arrived, and now you're telling him plot stuff.
I'm supposed to announce your arrival.
Off, dude. There is no point in jogging to the city to arrive 10 minutes after Thor like you've accomplished something. Also, note to Asgard, invest in intercoms and or radios, or shorter bridges.
I'm sorry about that thing with the Tesseract.
Between this, Hero Trip, Jay, Silent Bob Strike Back, Finding Forrester, and Entourage, I'm thinking Matt Damon has a shot at the Best Collection of Cameos award that doesn't exist.
Do me a favor. Lock this away in the vault so it doesn't turn into a giant monster and destroy the whole planet.
The one thing that can fulfill the prophecy of surely changing into Mecha Godzilla is kept in the only place where it can cause harm. This is like if you buried Parallax in the pet cemetery. Also, planet? Planet? At the end of this thing, we will see your entire civilization as a city floating through space on a jagged rock. It's a comet or an asteroid way before it's a fucking planet. The male and female actors behind Thor here are so shitty at faking conversation, so important we would ignore the first appearance by Thor in years, that I'm wondering if they want a contest to appear in this scene.
You had one job.
Just the one. That's true, but also Thor can fly, which can't really be this guy's fault, can it? If you were worried about Thor returning to Asgard without you knowing it, you should have picked better help.
Can't believe you're alive.
It's why, in general, you can never take death seriously in these movies. Big dramatic death scenes turn into parody plays starring Matt Damon.
And you don't have a phone. No, I don't have a phone, but you could have sent an electronic letter. It's called an email.
While this banter is pretty funny, you've got to think Doctor Strange has ways of communicating that don't involve phones or emails.
Look at this place. It's beautiful.
Wow, Norway looks fake as shit.
No, I've stopped Ragnarok. I put an end to Sylvie. It's already begun. She's coming.
Odin, who is thousands of years old, plays the pronoun game so that Thor has to ask who the hell she is.
Goddess of death. Hello. Your sister.
How does Odin have a daughter that he's kept secret all this time? And while he admitted he screwed up by not telling Thor about her and what she can do, this sounds more like the type of thing where the character of Odin didn't know about her either, until the script for this movie was written.
Couldn't stop us all. Imprisoned her.
Isn't that virtually the same thing? What a crazy universe we live in when someone can imprison a person with magic, but can't stop that person with the same magic.
We can face it
Don't
together.
be hard. I'm on a different path now. This you must face alone.
Well, thanks, Dad. You created this mess by your own admission, and then you waited until you were this close to death to even tell us about it? God damn, Space Catwoman is hot.
Another upgrade, but before I hit
Okay,
2.5
so if
hours
Hela's power
on
is
this
drawn from
thing,
Asgard, how is she able to do this on Earth? Odin told us her powers would be limitless on Asgard, so why is this not already limitless?
It's not possible.
Why did Hemsworth decide to channel Shatter for this scene? I have it on good authority that this script started out as Maleficent 2, and this is the only thing that survived from the first draft. Two mythical beings will now resort to punching each other while flying through a wormhole. That's what Einstein would have wanted. Movie casually kills a couple of Thor's buddies, and it should be a lot more meaningful to us because of what they mean to Thor, but it simply isn't. Thor crash lands on a planet full of trash, and tell me this isn't the same place where the Transformers found themselves in The Transformers the movie. We're about to hear Dare to be stupid during a fight scene, aren't we? The Purge Ragnarok. Somehow all this misses Thor.
Many apologies, Your Majesty.
It's kind of crazy how little this movie has to do with Ragnarok. It's like a side quest that you play in a Thor
They're gonna be
RPG
that
by the
way.
time. When we last saw
Screw
Hela, she
'em.
was at the Bifrost
I mean,
Gate.
I ain't gonna do that crap
Now
if
she's
they're
deep
just
into the
gonna
city,
be like
surrounded by a
this,
giant
you
army
know?
of Asgardians.
It's
What exactly
ridiculous.
transpired where she walked from one end of the city to the other and drew this kind of an audience without the army trying to attack her immediately?
I thought you'd be happy to see me.
Maybe give them, I don't know, any kind of proof that you're actually Odin's offspring, and maybe they'll come around. You just said some now you seem shocked no one believed you. What is even the point here? She defeated and banished Thor and Loki with 10% of the effort she's putting forth here, dispatching the generic Asgardian army. Can't she just do something that doesn't make this movie over 2 hours long?
The answer is Sakaar.
It's awfully nice for this planet to have the infrastructure to put prisoners through a virtual Epcot Center ride that gives them all the details they need to know about the planet they're on.
It is a correction point for all lost and unloved things.
Not true, because I see neither my college Temple of the Dog CD nor my college self, one of which was lost and one of which was unloved. So the rumors are true. Every 20 years or so, Jeff Goldblum emerges from his hibernation to feed, mate, appear in movies, and become a big deal for 3 to 4 years before going back into the ground. In 20 more years, he'll be in the Avengers Infinity Star Wars and be the priest at the Han Solo Peter Quill wedding.
You don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors. Just a little rock, paper, scissors joke for you.
In space? Way out in space? They still do rock, paper, scissors?
How'd you end up in here?
Oh, well, I tried to start a revolution, but didn't print enough pamphlets, so hardly anyone turned up.
Has no one been taught our history?
You've been banished for decades, but you finally come home and expect the society that banished you to have taught your story to impressionable kids. Scourge somehow avoids getting his head smashed in by all that ceiling that just crashed down.
I think this video's gone on long enough. I don't know exactly how much I've accomplished. Let's see. Let's start with Harlem. Harlem, I'm 68% complete. What we got left is we got 4 thug crimes, we got 4 demon crimes, we got 2 prisoner crimes that we gotta do, and we got 4 sable crimes we gotta do in that area. Then we'll hop over here to Upper West Side. We need 2 research stations done, wherever the second one is, because I only see 1. Then we have 2 more thug crimes, we got 4 more demon crimes, 4 prisoner crimes, and 4 sable crimes. Then we'll go over here to Central Park. We need that Sable Outpost we need to finish, which shouldn't be too hard. But, you know, before we end, what I'm going to do, since the thug crimes in this area are mostly completed now, is I'm gonna go around that area and I'm gonna look around and see if I can find where that last crime is in that area so I can complete that so I don't have to, you know, look for it later.
We're getting reports of sniper fire on a police unit. Report came in from Douglas.
Okay, well, we got one over in Harlem, so we'll do that one.
Wouldn't the ability to shock Thor be impossible at this point?
Yeah, it is.
You see, we need to kill some the others trying to get off Sakaar.
Hi, I'm your parole officer. You're doing it wrong.
So you need to kill the guns. Ah, the gunslinger. How'd you arrive? That still doesn't answer the question. Yeah, the swim jet can be used for space. All places in the universe all can't fly that swim jet. The fact that it just happens to be on this planet is aka from Star Trek Spock cage level of improbability. Telling where the swim jet is when we fly on this planet. Simply point out the window. Just telling Thor we're there. The Heimdall vision is super convenient. Did you even know this was possible? The Heimdall can reach someone to outline the vision. This doesn't work. This thing is pretty bad. The Avenger is super cool. Didn't see that, did you? From the chopper thing. The button he's pressing here is no different from what Valkyrie pressed to shock him earlier. And considering how this movie works, I'm surprised he shot himself for a big laugh. Point break. Point break. Good thing this ship is still totally functional after being here on this junk planet for nearly 2 years.
Nice work, Victor.
This is not actually driving a real drop. The job is finished. Absolutely nothing about the whereabouts of all drops. invented an alternate recording just for the scene. Why does this old message from Black Widow cause his transformation back to Banner now, but didn't do so when she originally sent it?
I've been off for 2 years.
Yeah, about that. How does Banner's demeanor still
Lost him. Gotta be more careful.
I can do it. Just both go and try and do it. Is there any reason only one of them is just sent out before? You don't get Loki at all. Have all these reasons and trying to run off. Loki taps into the mind of Valkyrie. See the trailer for Valkyrie, not to be confused with the Tom Cruise trying to kill Hitler movie. This is just gorgeous. Thinking about this scene. He's going down.
Would you stop saying that?
Place he needed to be at this moment. Thor also had a controlling device on his neck.
Not a dragonfly.
More
Yeah, 4 out of 5 prisoner crimes and harm.
Under attack.
It's kind of amazing that the Grandmaster.
We're gonna go back to the park. We're gonna find out where that last.
You are not doing it yet.
There's that thing that they said they didn't do immediately after saying they wouldn't do it cliche.
Alright, you figured this out. It's just another spaceship.
Yes, we got another crime in the area. Shit, this video might push 3 hours. I really hope it doesn't.
You guys are like little kingpins in training. Gotta catch up.
Okay, movie, you can't have it both ways. You can't bring comedy from Banner shouting about how hard it should be for him to fly an alien spaceship, then have him fly it perfectly for the rest of the movie. No. He's been the special effects
Just drop me off at the jail. No reason. Here's your stuff.
1 down.
Well, that's just rude.
2 down. We gotta stop this vehicle. Come on. You do it. Yeah. There we go.
Nothing puts a pep in my steps like halting an illegal drug.
And thereby the Bifrost sword, but the
Deal.
god of death who flings daggers with her brain and crushes magic hammers wasn't able to find it until she flipped the start the headed series into the picture. Wow, she really did the eyeball map on those doors perfect. I'm not sure I understand things. Started his hammer into a
Gosh, dang it.
control his power without the hammer, so what's the plan?
There's another one in this area.
Okay, the people in the top floor apartments are really annoyed with you right now.
I'm gonna switch my superpower over to the focus because that's really helpful.
That number is to help us control it.
Like Idaho? We'll begin one of the longest walks ever.
Hey, that's not funny.
Helen had shown nothing but gauge for how much more effective. This is
Boring now.
Yeah, good for you.
Do you really think it's a good idea to bring me back to Earth?
Rescue Sable from the demons. Sable repays me with bullets to the face.
Is going to bogey up once he arrives. Do you guys forget everything in order to surface the future plot? Because space is apparently a one-lane highway. Thor's arc runs in from Thanos' ship on the way to Earth. to Infinity War and beyond, yo. Can't have a revolution without somebody overdrive. So, you're welcome.
All units, witness reported kidnapping.
Aren't you glad you waited through 10 minutes of credits to see that? Holy crap, so many revelations for the future of Marvel there. Man, I am glad I prevented the ushers from cleaning this movie for that.
Additional officers report to Spanish Harlem.
Well, said I wanted to do a walkthrough. I'm doing one.
New York's noisy, but my mask can zero in on muffled sounds. The kind that tied up kidnapping victims might say.
And it exploded.
My bad.
Without my hammer, the ring is popped. I found it in that package.
You're safe.
Got it. I got you, man. No problem.
And lay waste to your home.
You can show me an icy thunder if you want. You got to tell me what you want. 1991! Why did I have to white fucking at this point? Wasn't it white before he went to council? Also, this book that supposedly shows the Winter Soldier was introduced here. There's no reference in Winter Soldier at all. And Zeno found it buried in some asshole's wall in Cleveland. So how did they control him in the last movie? 20 seconds of interrupting Marvel logo. Why the hell would you rob police
See if we can
stations?
find the one in the
weapons sitting around
front.
the
I don't know what it is. I tried scanning the front.
The newspaper version of clickbait. The article underneath it is some sort of vague, repetitious nonsense that's probably trying to sell Viagra. The other barrier on the left is still standing. The truck is blocking the whole right lane. But seconds later, these assholes somehow drive straight through a wide open entrance. Meet Crossbones! He'll be your extendable villain plot device for the next 7 minutes. I know Cap is impervious to a lot of stuff, but this gas is pretty lethal if it incapacitated this dude immediately. And Cap's unaffected. He's also been developing an immunity to iocane powder. That's badass. But still, what kind of bullshit is this? How can a shield of this power bounce off floors and walls instead of just destroying them? And how did Cap figure out the geometry of that shot?
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Scarlet Witch hopefully throws the gas into the atmosphere where it can affect many more people in the audience. Black Widow can throw one of those pieces moves faster than this asshole can fire a bullet. Welcome back. I'm here with edits for fight editing. How's Scarlet's stunt double doing? Great, that's great. Look, I have other
Fucking stop, you son of a bitch.
Black Widow just took out 8 totally armed bad guys. With the Avengers now the direction protocol in place. What are these assholes doing this entire fight? Our comrades are getting their asses kicked. But we see no reason to step out of this tank and fire bullets at anybody due to our conscientious objections. Okay, and now the attempts to begin a punching contest with Captain America. After Cap inevitably wins, Pastor Nolan also tried to film the rest of this movie. Well, you guys are tracking more. Everyone kept on Cap. Olsen Ex Machina. Welcome to Sun's movie number 2.
My most disliked
criminal activity. Definitely during their missions. It only took 13 movies.
So all we gotta do left in the
Roger Starkly. Less than 0 CGI Robert
area of Central Park is pretty much the Sable Outpost, but I mean that shit, that was pissed me off a lot, so that was the last thing I wanted to do today. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't, doesn't matter, whatever, but thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time, which I should probably be doing a video next Monday and Tuesday. But I'm that all depends on what time frame I have and whether I'm gonna be playing with another person. Most likely, my buddy Carrie is gonna be playing with me tomorrow. Carrie Turtle. That's his online PlayStation work name. He's gonna be playing with me on most likely Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies, and we're gonna try and see how far we can get on there, so we can show people like where to go, what weapons are the best, that kind of thing, and so on and so on. But we'll see you next time on AC Titan Gaming. This is ACTitanGaming-Marvel's signing off.
As in Batman v Superman, the government comes in and explains that they're scared of